up all my shit, okay then. I got all this blood on.
What's going on, man? King Slime, your favorite slime. We are here on RASTAA and Friends platform, the #1 platform for independent artists in North Carolina. Another great episode of one-on-one interviews. I got a special guest with me. Y'all give it up for the homie Vinnie Dangerous. What's up, bro? Take a seat, bro. Thank you for coming on the platform today, man. How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man.
Feeling good.
Yeah, just put the album out.
Okay.
The reception's been amazing.
Word.
So I'm excited.
Word. Alright, so let them know where they can find you at. Let them know your name, your social media, all that good shit.
Alright, yeah, so this is Vinnie Dangerous from Fayetteville, North Carolina. You can find me on my website, www.vinniedangerous. That's Vinnie with an I-E, not a Y, dangerous.com. Also, all social media is @VinnieDangerous, so every platform except for Twitter. So I got all that.
Bet. Website popping, I like that. I love when artists have their own website. Very important, very important. Yeah. So how did you get started in the music, bro? I was like 7 years old. Okay. So my mom had like all these CDs, like old school artists. Facts. And I got suspended from school one day. Okay. So I had no access to TV or nothing. Right.
Just radio. And like I came across Tupac's Me Against the World. And it just
really she had that shit in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was like the Tupac in there. Okay. That's
just like that. Life After Death. Those are like my real introductions to like hip hop.
That's what made you want to start pursuing them. Yeah. Okay. Dope. So how many albums, how many projects you got out here on streaming right now? I know you be putting that work in for a minute.
Dang, I'm trying to think how many projects. I think I have 5. Now.
Dope.
Yeah. Dope. But like recently, I took my stuff off streaming.
Okay. Why you do that?
I started, coming across some people like shout out to Curtis King on YouTube, and they were like letting me know about information about stuff that Spotify and other platforms been doing, and they made a lot of platform changes. And I just thought, as an independent artist, they were kind of trying to shut us out, making it even harder to make money off of us. So just, I might as well cut out the middleman, get my website
straight to the source.
Give it to the people.
That's fire. So you put all your projects, putting all your projects on your website pretty much?
Yes.
Okay. So I know recently you dropped an album. What's the album called for people?
The album's called Dream Till It's Over.
Dream Till It's Over. Okay. So what makes this album different than the other albums you put out? Since you say you got 5 other projects, what makes this one stand out?
So this one's like really all my music is personal.
Okay.
This is like personal in a way, like because it's inspired by me becoming a father for the first time.
Hey. Okay. So shout out to fathers.
Yeah, like when you have a kid, you kind of reflect on your own like childhood.
Right.
So it's kind of like that, like reflecting on my own childhood while I'm trying to learn and be a better father for myself. Okay.
Son, I was just about to ask you had a boy or a girl. Son. That's what's up. So I know that's an amazing feeling.
Yeah, man. Just watching him grow, like he's only like he's a year and a half now. Okay. And yeah, it's my greatest accomplishment.
Dope. So I know you said the reactions from the album have been great and so far, but what is your expectations for the album? What do you hope people receive from your music that you
because I'm going the route of like not going to streaming.
Yeah, independent.
It's like okay, I'm gonna show people that you can make the music you want to make.
Right.
Because everything is like self-produced.
You produce too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You ain't mentioned that. Humble brag.
Yeah.
Humble brag. Okay. And so all the beats on the album are yours too?
Yeah.
Fire. He ain't trying to. I'm gonna hype him up. He ain't trying to say that. But all the tracks is his too. That's fire. Okay, no.
Yeah, it's like just kind of doing stuff like let's just do it until it's over. Like, it was supposed to be my last album.
Okay.
But because I decided to go the route I went and like fall in love with the art. It don't have to be over just because you don't fit a certain mold.
Right.
You don't have to fit the streaming platform, the streaming model to be successful.
So this decision to go the independent route, no streaming, it seems like it's kind of re-inspired the music too though, a little bit. And you personally, not just like, because it's now you have a whole new journey kind of to see what happens.
Yeah, like I've always tried to do something different. Like I've always been inspired by people that had their own style, like Outkast, Missy Elliott. And so I always wanted to do my own thing, but it just felt like you had to fit a certain mold to go to streaming. And now that I'm breaking away from that, it just feels like, I can just do whatever I feel inspired to do.
Okay. So with the album, feel like that's I feel like it's an advantage, but some people don't. Do you feel like that's an advantage to making your own beats, or do you feel like it's more of a headache than an advantage?
I mean, yeah, delegation is definitely important. Like, I produced it myself just because I wanted to challenge myself.
Okay.
I can definitely say, like, reaching out to other producers is definitely something I'm gonna do next time. Just because it's
a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, and you record yourself too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you better man than me. Because I'm making them phone calls straight up. I ain't doing all that. I used to do that though. I used to make my own beats, sit there and record myself, but after a while,
yo, that shit get tired.
Yeah, because straining is you be done by the end of the day, every day. Like, it's not fun.
I was stuck in the house. I had a new baby.
Yeah,
so it was kind of like I couldn't.
It makes sense. Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, I'll just really hone in and figure out how to do this stuff myself. And like moving forward, yeah, I'm definitely reaching out.
Okay. And you did mention some of your influences. You did mention like Biggie, Tupac, Outkast, Missy Elliott. But who would you say is like your main influence right now? Like, who are you listening to now that gets you excited about music?
So actually, a lot of my influences nowadays is like non-hip hop influences. Like there's this UK artist named Sanford. He put out like this.
Okay, yeah, I listen to Sanford.
Yeah, like that album really like opened my mind.
I didn't know he put out a new album. He just put it on.
Yeah, like it came out last October.
Okay.
And I was put on the final touches of the album, and it just made me like rethink music.
Okay.
In like a special way.
Okay.
Just like reaching out to them. Like I've been heavy in the Kendrick Lamar even before all this beat stuff happened. Like I've always been heavy on him.
What's your opinion on the beat since you brought it up? I wasn't gonna ask, but you know you put it on the table.
Yeah, I mean it's cool because you know he dropped Euphoria the same day as my album. He gave me the Big Sean treatment, but it's cool.
Okay.
But nah, man, it was exciting. Like it was. I love this kind of energy from hip hop.
Yeah.
Competition is something. You know, I'm cool with everybody being friendly.
Yeah.
But it's like when you got a problem with somebody, or you just want to spar, like you want to see who is the better person.
Yeah.
Like just put it all on the table and go at it. And that's the kind of stuff that I love.
Yeah. That's what's up. Kendrick won, but you know.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely won.
Okay. We good then. I was about to be like, interview over, nigga. Fuck that. About to argue, nigga. But so you said Sample. I know it was one of your big influences right now. Biggie and Tupac got you started. What is some of your goals, like personally, for the music? What do you want to see happen for yourself in your career as you move forward?
You know, just kind of building. Because now that I've kind of went into it, I want to do a little more production for other people. I want to do engineering for other people.
Okay.
And like build my brand that way. But also just set an example, for folks. Like I want this album to be successful. Get to as many people as it can, get the message out there. So it can also be an example of like everybody telling you to go this way, but there are other ways. If you don't feel like you fit that.
So you're just gonna keep dropping the projects on the site, see what happens pretty much. Okay.
Unless something changes with Spotify and like their new policies and stuff like that, I'm just completely fine.
Are you talking about where it's like you gotta stream over a certain amount to get paid? That okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Yeah,
it's wild that they did that.
And a lot of people think that it's just okay. I mean, I can get 1,000 streams. I'm like, that's not the point. It's the point that artists built that platform, and they're making it harder and harder for them to be paid.
Right. But also, if you really think about it, they put out the stat. The stat before that, it says only 1% of the artists on Spotify do over 1,000 streams. So it's like it's not as easy as you think. Clearly, the numbers show it.
Trying to kick artists off the platform. For quote unquote body streaming. A lot of people have shown that they haven't bought it. It's just a lot of nastiness going on.
And all the labels use bots anyway.
Exactly.
Non-stop. So it's like, but they ain't gonna say nothing to them. But that's a whole other conversation. That's a whole other conversation. So with the beats, right? What inspired? Not who, but what inspired you to start making beats? Like, was it just something you said you wanted to challenge yourself? But was it something else like creatively that was like, yo, I want to see if I could put my foot in the water? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like you work with other producers,
right?
And like, right before this project, I did a project with my homie Jerm Scorsese.
Okay. Oh, shout out Jerm, yeah.
And he was the most like locked in on what was producing. Yeah. Where it's like I had this idea and he put it together and it was almost like
he's good at that though.
Yeah, he's
really good at that, That's fire. Anything, so before we end the interview, I always like to ask artists if there's any words you want to leave, like for any other artists out there that are pursuing the same thing. And what is the biggest lesson or biggest teaching moment that you've had so far in your journey?
So I'm thinking about it. Okay, repeat it one time.
Yeah, you good. I know it's a double-layered question. But I said, one, if you have any words or advice or encouragement for any of the other artists out there pursuing music as well. And then two, what was your biggest learning moment so far in this journey?
Okay, so the biggest thing I would like any artist is trying to do the music thing, I would tell them to listen to your gut first. Because your gut, 9 times out of 10, your gut's never wrong. Like, if you are inspired to do this, but then you have these other outside sources trying to like sway you to do something else or like tell you that you need to move this way instead of the way that feels right to you, I would stick with that first. Not saying that advice isn't great, but it's just sometimes people try to stray you off of what you're meant to do.
Right. And only you know that. Anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. And then just kind of like some final words, like you listen to Dreams Till It's Over. It was 2 years of a labor of love that was inspired by one of the happiest moments of my life, and just showing that like this stuff isn't over until it's over. Like you can keep going, you can keep striving, you can achieve whatever you want to. Just you gotta stick with it.
That's a fact. Vinnie Dangerous. Well, I appreciate you coming through. Let them know one more time where they can find you at, and we gonna listen to some of your music when this is over too.
All right, cool, video, and I appreciate y'all having me again.
Yeah, for sure.
I really appreciate the opportunity. You can find me at Vinnie Dangerous. That's Vinnie with an I-E, not a Y. Dangerous, all one word on all social media platforms except for Twitter. And my website, www.vinniedangerous.com. Cop the album, Dream Till It's Over, out now.
Wait, real quick. What's the Twitter story? Why you don't fuck with Twitter?
Oh, yeah.
I gotta know, because I just thought about it. That's the second time you said not Twitter. I'm like, so there's something there. What's the Twitter story?
So, and like, I feel like sometimes I have a sixth sense of this stuff.
Okay.
I literally jumped shit right before Elon Musk.
Oh shit, okay.
But I think it was just affecting my mental health really bad.
Okay.
All social media is bad for me.
Right.
But it was just something about my relationship with Twitter that just seemed a little extra negative. And I just made a decision one day. I just had to get off of it because it was really messing with me.
Yeah. That's how I feel about TikTok. That's how I feel about TikTok, so I definitely understand. I can't get on that shit. It's like I watch a few videos and I'm like, yeah, I gotta get off here. I don't know what's going on.
My wife loves it. I can't.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
On the